Here's a little video on this barbecue pit. 250. It's been on for about an hour and a half. There's a little firebox. Good little pit. It's not really that small, actually. It's pretty good size. I think it's a 24 width by, I'm not real sure. I think it's 36 or 38, but I'll have more of the measurements for sure. But a little log holder underneath there, or whatever you want to use it for. That's what I use it for. It keeps it warm, makes it slide off a little faster. But it's an older pit, but it's in pretty good shape. It does have one little small broken tab there. That's how it was when I got it. But it still works fine. I was going to repair that, and I still might. It's a pretty good little pit. I did put the wood on the wood underneath it, and the wood over here on this side for just some places to put stuff. There just wasn't any, so. And I did put new wheels and tires so those things would roll. It's very heavy. It does have some handles under there. You can pick it up and move it, but she's stout. She's heavy. So, all right, just thought I would show everybody that, how it actually does cook. So, but doesn't look too horribly bad. I'll give it a little spray down here on these ribs. It's got quite a bit of room in there too. Like I said, it's not too small. There isn't anything back there in that cavity, which I wish there was. Somebody could definitely put a rack in there if they wanted to. And the smokestack is not one that's fully extended yet. I might extend that before I get rid of it. We'll just have to see. So, anyways, it doesn't do too bad. Holds pretty good temperature. So, recovers pretty quick once the door's open. You see there, it's at 150, and it climbs back up pretty quick. So, all right, there you go. Just a little look at that barbecue pit, just to give you an idea. All right, look at this little update here we did on this pit, me and Kyle. I added the stack there, put it on a little trailer. Got a fire burning in it. We got some hinges welded on the doors. Look at that, it's holding good. Right, about 275, 300, 275, 300 there. Nothing in it right now. We're still working on it, but we just want to do a little burning and see how it's drawing with this new stack. And it is drawing good. Here, you grab a glove. Look at that, just burning really good. Nice clean burn. It's been burning for about an hour now. Not a huge fire considering the size of the pit. It's not really big at all. Looks like a little bit of air there through that airflow there. Doors shut nice and tight. I like it. It's doing good. A little update on where we're at with it. Gonna pull really well, not behind my truck, but behind my little four-wheeler there. Put it around there, move it around the yard with it. Be perfect for it. All right, here we are. Back at the pit. About 2 hours in. Threw a couple more sticks on there, but we're still holding pretty good temp. I think we're doing really well. Doing really well, much better now that it has the stack on it. Look at the fire here. Look at there. That's the ones I added about, 10 minutes or so ago. Burning well. Good draw on it now. You can see it just pulling to the inside of it like it's supposed to. vent that I have on it, just a little bit open. But doing well, doing well. I mean, there's nothing in here. We can open it, but nothing in here but just smoke. Clean smoke too. It's doing really well. So you look up there, you see nothing, but you look in the back, you can kind of see it rolling out there. Yeah, nice clean smoke. Good deal. All right, so here we are on this barbecue pit that me and my son Kyle finally finished up. Gonna do a burn in on this. It's already been burned a few times, but we painted it. We went ahead and after I painted it, I went ahead and put some oil on it. You can see we're a little thin on oil right there, but we'll get some more on it. I don't think the oil's gonna stay real good on the pit, on the firebox side anyways, but we're gonna do it anyhow. But got the trailer done. We got a grate underneath the trailer in the middle. We got the boards put on it like I wanted. We went ahead and did those with some like Thompson's water seal. It's a reddish color, it's called Sequoia red, but I mean, it's by no means is it red, but it looks a lot better than just being base under protected. So on the inside, we went ahead and put grates in it. Grate runs all the way down to the outlet there on the smokestack. Real good. We might put one up top, we're not sure yet, but as of right now, that's not what we're gonna do. So got two temperature probes on it. Got some wood there in the front to hold something on it if you need to. Pull it around the house with. I don't know if I'll pull it on the road yet, but we'll see. But got the stack on here. I think it's a 4-inch stack. It is pretty tall. It's about 5 foot tall coming out from there. Definitely taller than 5 foot from the ground, but coming out from there, it's about a 5 foot stack. So it seems to do okay. I haven't put a top on it yet. Haven't really needed it. I've burned this thing a few times while we were working on it and trying to get it done. And I don't know if it needs it. We're gonna see, but I will probably put something up there just to keep the water out of it. But anyways, we got a fire going in here. Gonna see how this heats up today. Do a couple of little videos on this just to show you what we're doing. We're gonna cook some chicken on it just to see how it cooks, and if we can get this oil to stay on here, because the paint we painted with was a flat black. I wanted that, and it was a high heat paint. So now we'll put this oil on here so just get it hot, see if we can get it to seat in, because this chicken will cook on there about 300, 325 is the goal. I don't know if this little box will get it up that high, but we're gonna see. All right, stay tuned and I'll show you what it looks like when we get up and temp with some chicken on it. All right, well, we're getting close to that 300 mark. I don't know if you can see that, but they're about 275, 280. Holding a little lower there, closer to the firebox, which I guess because of that big old stack, it's got a pretty good draw on it. So I just put these chickens on here just about 2 minutes ago. So little Suckle Busters chicken seasoning on there. A little bit of salt, dry brine that we did for about 6 hours this morning. So we'll see how they come out. Not a bad little fire going in there. Small. I'm not even using splits at the moment because I've got this round small wood. Seems to work really good in there. Just see with the glare, but 3 little round, I don't know, a little small, almost like kindling, but just a little bit. If you see them there, they're real small. That's what we're using. I cut them in half because of how small the pit is. So door is barely pulling a little bit in there, but it seems to work fine. Get it closed back down and let it keep going. Do a little seasoning while we're at it. It was mostly for the grates. The rest of it was mid-season. So water pan, and we'll let it go. Check back in on it here in a little bit. All right, well, it's been about probably 45 minutes to an hour. I just added these 2 other logs. You can see the other ones burned down good. So I just ashed them out, moved them out, and added 2 more logs to it. I had them over here to the right, you might have saw on the video. Get them nice and hot. I mean, they catch immediately. You don't get any of that dirty smoke with it. So you see the doors just still barely propped open. It's a good little draft. Got good smoke coming out of there, which you can see it's very faint. So temperatures real good across the board. I mean, real good. Show you what it looks like in here. So our chicken cooking. We'll get it with some spray here in a little bit because looks like it's drying a little bit, but we got the water pans, so this is just cooking. We want to make sure all that fat gets rendered out of there. So they've only been on about an hour. So all right, we'll bring it back. We'll do some other stuff to them here in a little bit. We're gonna spray these a little bit. And I know some people use butter and stuff. We're using canola oil to see how it looks, how it turns out. All right, there you go. All right, here we are. We're back over here at the barbecue pit. We got these, we're gonna go ahead and, I'm gonna flip these over and see. I don't usually flip my chicken, but we're gonna flip these and see what it does. They're looking really good. They really are. A lot of people don't flip their chicken, but we're gonna do this and see what it looks like. I'm not the greatest at this chicken stuff for some reason, but I want to get better at it. Actually, you know what? We're gonna flip this around to the, well, actually it's a little hotter towards the back than it is the front. Well, let's see what we end up doing here with this. All right, we got those flipped around. We're gonna take a little bit of our, I wish I could say it was duck fat, but it's not, it's canola oil. We're just gonna hit a little bit lightly with it, just real light, just to make sure we keep that color going with it. All right, that's all we're gonna do. All right, there we go. Looking really good. It was running around 275, somewhere around there, so. Yeah, this fire burns real efficient. I mean, look at this. I mean, we're talking 2 little splits in there. Our coals are about gone. These will dump to coals here probably in about 10 minutes. We'll add 2 more of these, but this thing cooks real efficient. I mean, it really does. So, all right, we'll bring this down. Throw some more wood on there here in about 10 minutes and see how it goes. All right, let's walk back over here and let's add a log or 2 to this thing. I'm sure it's bound to need it by now. Oh yeah, look at this, breaking up. We need some coals. Our coal bed is gone kind of to nothing. And you see on this little pit, we kind of have this built towards the back of the box. It's a pretty good size of box for a small pit, and I'm telling you, it keeps that thing pretty good. I mean, you see there, we're sitting at, what are we sitting, 250, and I opened the door, but it was close to 275. So what I'm gonna do is throw on a couple more of these little splits here. Nah, not even splits. Shit, these are just regular old round logs, but seems to be doing all right with these little logs. I don't generally use these. Almost always I use splits, but I'm running low on my wood. So we're going to put those about like that. Let some air get underneath them for a few minutes. Bring this baby back in here. And we'll let those light up. Usually I keep a couple in here, but I kind of dropped the ball on that. Throw a couple in here. It keeps them nice and warm, man. They start up quick. Even these are starting up quick because they've been underneath here. So it's not an insulated box, so they get nice and hot real quick. So look at there. I mean, it's already started up. It's just crazy how quick that starts up. So, all right, we'll get the skulls back down and let it keep going. All right, let's go ahead and open this up. Take a little peek in here. Let's see what our temperatures are looking at. And I use a ThermoPro. It's a nice little digital thermometer. Let's see what we're looking at here on these. These have been on for about an hour and a half, maybe close to 2. You can see that one there is getting real close to being done. I like to run these up closer to 185, 190. That's a leg quarter, of course. These chicken breasts, my wife eats chicken breasts, so of course these are not going to be near ready. 157, yeah, 148, 149. These little small ones in the back, yeah, they're getting close. 168. So But yeah, these are doing well. They're coming along. I don't even have really a problem with these quarters and the breasts, because you see how big these breasts are. These things are good size. But these quarters, I don't mind them being a little bit what I consider overdone at 195, 190. Because I'm going to take and put them in a cooler most likely and let them rest for about an hour before I eat them. And because we just want to get some good color on and make sure they're completely done. But that's where we're at, about 2 hours in. So we're trying to go for 3 hours to get these off here. So I'm gonna throw some sausage on here in about another 30 minutes and we'll go from there. All right, stand by. All right, now we're gonna check this chicken here real quick and see where we're at. 78, 76. These were the ones that were in the back. Moved them to the front because they were pretty hot. But we're definitely ready to come off. That one's a little cool back there at 166, but still good. This breast is 162, 161. Believe it or not, this pit's hotter in the back than it is the front. 168. So we're going to go ahead and get some of these thighs removed and get them put in our cooler. We've been heating up, a warmer, I should say. And you see I put some sausage on. It's jalapeno cheese. That's just already ready to eat, basically, but just from HEB, it's really good garlic sausage. So, all right, we'll get these pulled off. Some of these pulled off, and we'll go from there. All right, let's finish this video up real quick. All right, you see I got some of these off already. Got the thighs off. They're measured in at about 185, 190. We're gonna get these breasts taken off of here. Let's see what they're measuring out at. $165, $171, $170, $175. So this one's the coolest one. It is the thickest one of all. But I believe $165 is still there with $172, so plenty safe. All right, let's get these out, get this video finished up. Well, that just goes to show you how well this barbecue pit will cook. For even as small as it is. So, all right, we'll get these taken in and get them cut up, see how they taste. All right. All right, real quick. We're gonna pull this last piece of meat off here. This was raw sausage that we put on to smoke, 172. 165 you want at least, so. But anyways, just a little recap on this little barbecue pit. Started out about 1 o'clock today. It's about 6:30 now. And we started with a little bit of a pile of wood. Hardly used anything. See what's still burning in here? It was sitting at about 275 when I opened up this door here. And I mean, you see what's burning there. It doesn't take much at all. So. But this was just really a quick video on to show you what this little barbecue pit can do. So we got this thing seasoned up. We got the oil on it. I'll show you real quick what we got over here in the cooler, in the warmer. There we go. There's the rest of everything we got in there. We're gonna go in and eat that here in a little bit. So, all right. Hey, thanks for watching, and hey, go on and subscribe and like and do all that good stuff. And we'll catch you next time here on the Man Cave. All right. Thanks for watching.